Here is a day in the life of a Japanese corporate employee who only gets 2 hours of sleep per day. Maru, a 30-year-old woman who works as a sales manager in a large Japanese corporation, wakes up at 5 a.m. every day. She works about 150 hours of overtime per month. Maru slept in during her day off yesterday, so she couldn't fall asleep until 1 a.m. last night. Waking up this morning, she felt extremely tired, but she still tries to have breakfast early to maintain a healthier lifestyle, even if it means having a simple meal like the leftover apple from yesterday. To save time, Maru does her makeup while eating breakfast. After finishing everything, it is already 5:10 a.m. and she begins to head out for work. Today, she will attend an important quarterly sales meeting, and all the salespeople are required to report their performance to their bosses. As a sales manager, Maru must be there early. Maru began working as soon as she arrived at the company and grind until 1:30 in the morning, when she completed her work and left for home. It was a tough day for Maru. Her boss did not approve of her report, so she quickly wrote another one for him. After reviewing it, her boss kicked her chair from behind and began to harshly criticize her in public. Even though Maru submits the revised report, she still gets chewed out. Anyway, today's work is over. After getting home, Maru decides to cope with her frustration by eating. All she has are the leftovers from yesterday, so she heats them up in the microwave and grabs a drink to unwind. Maru eats all the leftovers but is still hungry, so she goes ahead and eats a pizza from the fridge that has definitely seen better days. She then takes a shower at 3 a.m. and then sleeps for just over an hour. At 4:50 a.m., her new day begins again. She does everything as she did yesterday, eating leftover pizza while putting on makeup and checking work email. She doesn't want to waste a single second of her time. Then she grabs half an apple, a boiled egg, and some coffee before heading off to work. But she forgets to take out the garbage and wastes a whole 30 seconds dealing with it. If she gets scolded for being late due to this, it's not worth it. At 5:30 a.m., Maru is on her way to work while eating the egg. After taking a bite, she realizes that it has been overcooked. She has a bad feeling about this, but still hopes for a smooth day at work. Then it's time to grind. At 11:30 a.m., Maru needs to go to her client's company for a meeting. Looking at the nice weather outside, she cheers herself up and hopes to seal the deal with her client. Fast forward, it's already 2 p.m. The meeting results are not as expected. Although Maru is used to it, she always feels disheartened when it happens. She sits in the park and reflects on it. After contacting her client, she learns that the other competitors had made better offers, which made hers look lame. She needs to make another proposal and then come back to the client. After a short break, Maru returns to the company. She gets scolded by her boss again for not sealing the deal. She continues to work until 6:30 p.m. By this time, she is starving, so she sneaks out to eat. This is the first bite of food she has had since breakfast, and the pent-up pressure has been somewhat relieved. Finally, at 2:15 a.m., Maru ends her day at work. As she sips on a cold beer and strolls back to her home, she ponders the meaning of life. After getting home, she changes into lounge clothes and eats the leftover food as dinner. Maru barely has any time for socializing, let alone going out with friends. She spends her day eating, sleeping, and getting scolded at work. This is the daily life of a Japanese corporate employee. Here is the question: how much money would you be willing to be paid to work like this? Leave your comments below. See you in next video.